Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be unboxing Red Velvet's third full album, Chill Kill. I have all the versions in front of me here. So I have the two bag versions or special version. I have the two photobook versions. I have all five poster versions, all five SMinis, which are kind of out of frame here, and then all five of the package versions. I'm very excited to get into this unboxing with you guys because Red Velvet is my favorite group out of all the K-pop groups that I collect and or follow. One thing I do want to mention though as a disclaimer, this is not my first time filming this video. I tried to film it last night, but the footage was no bueno, so I had to basically nix that, and I am refilming this. So unfortunately, I will know all of my polls, basically, my photo card polls, except for the SMinis, because I hadn't gotten to those yet when I filmed the first time, so I don't know nor have opened the SMinis yet. But everything else I have opened, it is back in its original state, so it'll be like I'm opening it for the first time. But I did just want to mention that for you guys that I do already know my photo card polls for most of the things here. So I'll probably begin with the two photobook versions and then kind of just work my way down from biggest to smallest items. So let's get started. All right, so we have the first of two photobook versions here. So we have this very pretty front cover with a nice little sticker right here. And then we have the back cover with the Technicolor tiger on the back. And then we have just the album title down here and then track list up here. I'll actually bring it a little bit closer for you guys. First of all, I think this album is a no skip. I like all of these songs. Chill Kill is probably my favorite. And then if I had to pick, say, like 4 others to make it 5, Underwater I also really like. Will I Ever See You Again? Nightmare, and probably Wings. I really like Wings' chorus. Wings' chorus is really awesome. But Chill Kill is probably my favorite, but like I said, I also think this album is like a no skip. Okay, everything is removed, so let's go ahead and get into this photo book. For me, the second time, but for some of you guys, probably the first time. So we have 2 photo books to go through. And this is the first one, and we start with Sugi. But yeah, I'm really excited to hear you guys' opinions on this comeback. I thought personally it was incredible. The music video was really interesting. I really liked the music video. I liked that it had a lot of story behind it. I initially thought that it was a situation where like I thought this because of Yeri. She was wearing like a veil towards the end. It was like a white veil. I thought the story was her friends were like, I don't know, killing her husband or whatever because he messed up in some sort of way. And she was like expected to get married or something like that. That was not the case. I believe the official story that Red Velvet said is that they're sisters and they had a father who was a problem, and Wendy kind of offed him. And then the music video is them coping with what they have done, or what Wendy has done. And so I thought that was interesting, and they all did really well acting in the music video. And we know Yeri, especially because she's done acting gigs before, that she is very good at that, but all the girls also did very well. And the song itself too was really, really good. As I just mentioned, it's probably my favorite song on this album. And it honestly wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting more of, I don't know, just a darker melody or something of that nature. It was lighter than I thought. Like I thought they would be using their lower voices more soprano, but they actually used a lot of falsetto, and they had a pretty playful melody throughout the entire song, which I like. I still love the song. It just wasn't exactly what I was expecting from the teasers. I thought it was going to be a little bit darker in tone and things of that nature. But the entire album is really, really good. I'm glad we got 10 songs as opposed to like 5 or 6. And I think this is their first full album since 2017, I think is what it is. I think that was the year Peekaboo was released, because I'm pretty sure Peekaboo was their last full album. So yeah, definitely enjoyed this one for sure. I think I mentioned this in one of my other unboxings, but I've pretty much, with all these releases so close together, I've pretty much just had them all on one playlist, and I've just been listening to that playlist over and over again, basically. So Red Velvet and aespa and Sujin, all of those songs I've been listening to rather consistently for the last couple weeks. But this photo book has very pretty photos in it, as we see Irene and then Sully here. But yeah, did you guys have a favorite part in the music video? Do you guys have a favorite song that you guys like from this album? I'd be interested to know what your thoughts are on it. I definitely, as I mentioned, think it's one of their better releases. I probably like it better. I don't like to compare, but I probably do like it better than Birthday, and that was actually their last release before this, so it's been like almost a full calendar year, because I think Birthday was also November of 2022. But yeah, so I do like it better than Birthday. Feel My Rhythm, I honestly really like Feel My Rhythm. I feel like a lot of people didn't, at least from what I've seen, or maybe it's gotten like mixed reviews, but I really like Feel My Rhythm too. And then we have some lyrics and I believe probably credits on the next to last page. Yes, those are the credits. And then we have the CD here, which looks to be a butterfly, and then it looks to be like a butterfly doorknob type deal. So you know, a thing where like you would use to knock on a door, that looks like what this is. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and bring in the goodies. So we have a folding poster here. And my folding poster that I got is a unit one, and it is Sulgi, Joy, and Yeri. The fold is kind of right at their faces, which for unboxing purposes is not great, but this is it full, so you kind of get like a full perspective. Then we get some stickers here. So we got a couple that say Chill Kill, Red Velvet, we have the tiger, and then we have this like, I don't know if it's like a tassel or just like ribbon or something like that, a butterfly flower down here. So that's pretty cool. Then we do get a random postcard, and the one that I got is Irene. Very pretty Irene postcard. It's flimsier than a postcard. It's not too flimsy, but it is definitely not super thick like you would normally associate a postcard with. Very nice back on the postcard as well. And then photo card, we got a Wendy. So we got a Wendy photo card. She's doing like a winky face and a smile, so very cute. And this is the message she wrote on the back, and I like the back, just looks very aesthetic. I really like the black and red. Black and red always goes really well together. So yeah, this is the first album. That's everything in the first photo book. Let's get on to the second one. All right, the second photo book we have is this very pretty white and green cover. So it looks like we have a big tree, and then all the girls are kind of just scattered throughout the tree. And we have the Chill Kill sticker right there. And then the back has all of these, I think they're weapons. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure they're all some sort of weapon except for maybe the ribbon. But then it also has the track list up here, and then also the title down here. So let's remove everything from it. Okay, so everything is removed. So let's go ahead and get into this one. And this photo book is different. So it looks like we're starting off with like a butterfly type deal. And then we have all of the girls in individual photos right here. And then Irene, this concept is different from the first photo book. I think it has something to do with, I thought I had read somewhere, maybe someone can clarify for me in the comments, but they had characters related to Greek mythology or just some mythology in general. So that's why they kind of all have their own weapons right here, because I think it associates with whatever goddess or whatnot they are supposed to be portraying. Because I remember seeing something related to Sulgi, because she's going to have a bow and arrow, you'll see later. And that was some goddess or something in mythology that she was portraying. But we see Wendy with a shield here. But I didn't look into it all that much, so I'm not 100% sure. I think that is along the lines of what they were going for here, which is pretty cool. We always like to have meaning behind the outfits and photo shoots that they do. That's always good to have that as a little extra meaning behind things. We've got Yeri with the sword here. And then we have Sulgi and her wolf cut, I think is what we would call this. Wolf haircut. And with her bow and arrow, as you see over here on the left. Very pretty photos of Sulgi. Then we get into a group photo here, a couple more group photos. This photo book in general is pretty high quality. The paper is, for lack of a better term, pretty good paper. It's not like magazine paper or anything like that. It's legitimate paper, and it's relatively thick, and the photos I think are very high quality. So we love to see the quality being so good for Red Velvet. I'm kind of surprised that promotions wrapped up so quick. I think they only had about 2 weeks of promotion for Chill Kill. They did a couple music shows, and I saw some of the stages, and they were very, very good. I don't know if it was a situation where just SM isn't going to have them promote for more than 2 weeks, or if it was a situation where they're all just like so busy that they can't afford to do more than 2 weeks of promotion. Because, you know, they all have their own things like going on and stuff like that with advertisements or radio shows or acting or whatnot. They all have their own schedules that they have to do. So I'm not sure if that was an SM decision or if it was the girls just physically can't do more than 2 weeks of promotions. But I'm happy for the 2 weeks that we got, and they also seem to be happy too. I think I did see something. Irene was kind of disappointed with how fast things went, but I don't know if that was like shade or anything like that. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I think she was just expressing like, man, we hadn't, you know, performed for so long, or we hadn't done this for so long, and now it's like over already. That kind of stinks. So. But yeah, we are almost through this second photo book. Very beautiful photos. And then we got some more lyrics at the back here. I think this is exactly the same as the other photo book. And we have credits, and then the CD is also exactly the same. Then we have a poster here. I don't remember what poster this is. It's a group poster, okay. So we have a group poster for the second poster. And this is the sideways, just to kind of get a little bit better perspective. Then we got stickers again, and it's going to be the same exact stickers as the first photo book. Then the postcard I got is Joy. So we get a very nice Joy postcard holding her weapon of choice. And this is a white background as opposed to a black one. So very nice Joy there. Then as for the photo card, we also get a Joy. Very pretty Joy photo card here out in the forest. And this also is a black back like Wendy's photo card was with her message. So yeah. That is both of the photo book versions. I'm going to go ahead and get into the bag version now. All right, so we have the 2 bag versions here. I know they look exactly the same, but they are 2 different versions. I guess they just decided to package them the same way. One thing that I did want to mention before I got into this was that these came pretty beat up, as you can see from the boxes. And I think it's a combination of just how SM decided to package these in like this like really flimsy cardboard, and then also a little bit to do with just how they were packaged in the box itself. When I bought these from K-Town For You, so when K-Town For You packaged these, it was probably not ideal. So yeah, if you get these, just know that the boxes may come a little bit damaged, and I would guess that's probably relatively common given the loose cardboard they're kind of packaged in. So I'm gonna go ahead, set one aside, and then get into this one. So this is the front and the back and then sides. So let's go ahead and open, and it is literally inside. I don't know if you can see, but it's just a bag, and we pull everything out and it's empty. This is the bag. So we have the front. It's kind of like aluminum foil-y as far as the texture, but we have the logo on the front here, and then the back is just plain, as you can see. And then the inside is where all the goodies are. So I think this comes with like a mini CD, kind of like the Orgel version did for Feel My Rhythm. And then it comes with a whole bunch of postcards and then a set of photo cards. And I think there's two separate sets. So this is the inside. I guess to give like a size comparison, like I have relatively big hands, and so this is about the same size as my hand. So it's not terribly, I would say it's not terribly big because I have big hands, but I guess it could be big to other folks, I guess. But it comes with the mini CD, the set of photo cards, and a lot of postcards as well. So let's get into the postcards. So first things first, we have Irene here. And all the backs are the same, so I will just show the front and then just flip them over on the floor. Very pretty Irene postcards. I don't remember exactly how many this is, but maybe it's 2 per member. Actually, I think I remember they have units at the back too. So it might be 2 per member and then units at the back. These are the exact order that they came from, or that they came in. I did not change the order when I unboxed this the first time, so they did come out of age order like this. I don't know if that has anything to do with the story behind the comeback or anything like that, whether or not things are in a particular order. But I did just want to mention that this is the exact order that these postcards came in. And we have Yeri and Irene as the last ones. Very, very nice. So let's just pile these up again. It does come with a little lyric sheet and credits, accordion style, as per usual for most of any album these days. Very, very nice. Then here are the mini CDs. I don't know if there's a specific term for these type of CDs. I just call them mini CDs, but this is the holder for them. And it actually comes with 2. So there's 5 songs on one of them and 5 songs on the other. But this is the first mini CD. There you go. Also has the tiger on it. And then these all come with a photo card set. And I think there's 2 different sets. And so this is the set that I got. So we have Irene here with the first card. And then Sulgi. Very pretty photo card of Sulgi. Then Wendy doing a peace sign. Then Joy with a very pretty selfie. Don't Think About Tomorrow. It's a pretty good Jay Park song. And then Yeri. But yeah, you get a set in the bag version, so definitely happy with that. And let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So we have the next one here. I'm not going to show the outside because it's exactly the same as the first one. But let's get into this, and once again, it's just a bag inside the cardboard there. And so this is the outside of the bag. This is I actually like this bag better. I probably like the logo on the other bag better, but this bag, as far as just like how it feels, it's like felt or like velvet or suede, you know, one of those type of materials. But this is the front, and then the back is just plain with nothing on it, and then all of the goodies, as you can see, are inside there. So let's go ahead and take those out. Okay, so these are the postcards, and the postcards are different. I don't know if they're random or if it's specific to the specific bag version that you get. But if they are random, at least we got 2 different sets of postcards here, so that's cool. All the backs are going to be the same as well, so I'll just stop showing the backs. And once again, this is the exact order that these cards came in when I opened it the first time. But we have very stunning photos here of the ladies. There's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to need to be putting in my large inclusion binders after this comeback, because they have quite a few large inclusions, that is for sure. Not just photo cards. But yeah, those are the postcards for this bag version. We got the lyric sheet, which I'm not going to show again. We got the mini CDs, which actually are exactly the same, so I'm not going to pull them out. The photo cards, unfortunately, are exactly the same. So I think they have 2 sets, as I mentioned before, and I think it's just random which set you get, and unfortunately I got the same set in both of my bag versions. So that is unfortunate. I'll probably have to sell these off. That was the 2 bag versions. Overall, I'm happy with that version. I really like how Red Velvet does these like unique versions, where they had the bag version this time, they had the cake version for birthday, they had the Orgel version for Feel My Rhythm. It seems like the last couple comebacks, they have like one unique version that they keep doing per comeback, and I kind of like that. I hope they keep that up, because this is really, really creative. I really like this a lot. But the next versions I'm going to move into are the package versions. All right, so the next version we have is all the member version package versions. And the first one we have here is Irene. So we have a very pretty front cover of Irene. And here is the back with the title at the top, a couple other things right here. And then the side, 3rd album, Chill Kill. We have the track list on this side, and then the tops also, let me put that the right way, says her name right there, and then it has her initial right here, and it's obviously in their color. Except something I noticed with Silgies, that color is not yellow, it's more of like a red or burnt orange. So I'm not sure why that is the case. I don't know if that's intentional or what, but it is not yellow. But all the other girls have their exact colors. So like Wendy will be blue, Joy will be green, Yeri will be purple. But it is a slip out, so it just slips out like so. And then it comes with a postcard, the photo card is underneath, and then we have the lyric sheet and then the photo book. So let me just remove things. So we have the CD here, I'm not gonna take it out. All the CDs for the package version are exactly the same. So all of these will look the same. Let me actually move that over here. But then we have the photo book here. So this is the front, and then we have the back, and the side is relatively plain. It's like really hard to see because it's blue writing, and also my camera won't focus. So unfortunately, won't show up very good on the camera, but we have quite a big photo book here. A lot of pages in it. It's going to be very similar. Actually, I think if I remember correctly, it's going to be split. So it's going to include very similar photos to both versions of the main photo books, but I believe they are different photos. One thing that I did notice unboxing this the first time was that all the package version photo books are exactly the same. So once again, SM decided to sell us group or member specific covers, but the same photo book. I really wish that they would stop doing that, but I guess it is ultimately all about money. Unfortunately, money is what makes the world go round. I wish they did like just member specific photos in each of the member photo books. That would make a little bit more sense. But, you know, it's also a personal decision too. Like, I didn't have to get all 5 of the covers. I just wanted them, so I got them. But I certainly didn't have to do that. It's not like SM was forcing me to. But I just wish that we got a little more variation with the photo books inside each of these versions. I mean, if you're gonna sell like 17 to 20 different versions, make them different. Like, it just makes sense to me. I know ultimately it's to drive album sales and stuff like that, but can you try a little bit more, please? But yeah, we have very pretty photos here. I think we're getting close to the next section of the photo book, perhaps. I know I talked about this a little bit in my Sujin unboxing, but I did watch night 1 and night 2 of Mama, the Mama Awards. And I say night because obviously it was night in Japan where the Mama Awards were, but it was very early morning for me. So I completely nuked my sleep schedule to watch, and I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that year after year. I've been doing it since, I think, like 2019, 2020. I've been doing it every year since then, and I just don't know if it's worth waking up anymore that early and wrecking my sleep schedule to watch the Mama Awards. All the performances are great, don't get me wrong, but it's just like hardly any of the groups that I like are ever there. Like, I think ITZY was there. ITZY had a really good performance in, I think it was 2021, and I think they were there last year too, but I can't remember if they performed or not. And then this year, G-Idol was supposed to have a mega stage, but it was like 5.5 minutes, and they only gave them an intro and 1 song to perform, which I thought was kind of disingenuous, because like, why are you going to call it a mega stage and advertise it and promote it as a mega stage when you're only going to give them 5.5 minutes? Just thought that was a little bit disingenuous and disrespectful, but it is what it is, I suppose. But like, Red Velvet doesn't go to Mama anymore, you know. Other groups that I follow, like Blackpink or Everglow or whatnot, they don't go to Mama. I will say it was nice to have Jeon So-mi host again this year. She hosted last year, I believe, as well. And her performance, her stage that she did was really good. I really enjoyed it. She's someone that I listen to but don't really collect anything for. I don't think I have anything Jeon So-mi related as far as physical albums. But I do listen to her music a lot, so if you like Jeon So-mi, let me know in the comments, and let me know what your favorite song is. I like Fast Forward probably the most, if I'm being quite honest, but XOXO is pretty good also. Very pretty Silgi photo. We are getting towards the end of this photo book. I will say I at least appreciate how long and how big the photo books are for this era, because sometimes they kind of just give you like 20 pages and call it a day. But this seems to be like, this photo book in particular seems to be like close to 100 pages. So that's very nice. Nothing's ever going to top Silgi's photo book, or special version photo book for her solo. I think that was like 300 pages. I'm so glad that I did not start my YouTube channel before then, because that would have taken forever to unbox, if I'm being quite honest. So we have credits and a group photo, and then just a couple logos on the last page here. But that was the photo book for the package version, and that's going to actually be all the same throughout all the package versions. So I'm not going to go through the photo books in the package versions that I open after this. But yeah, you do get 3 other things in these, one being the accordion style lyrics with credits. And then you do get a postcard, and I got Irene. And what I'll actually just say right now, you get, at least for me, I'm pretty sure it's not random because this is what happened for me, but all of the package versions that I got had that specific member, their version, their postcard and photo card. So this one will get Irene as postcard and photo card. And then photo card is also Irene. So we have this very cute Irene photo card. I remember saying this when I did the first unboxing, that I'm very glad that I pulled this one, because I just have a feeling it's going to be expensive. Irene photo cards are expensive in general. Like, I'm trying to collect Irene for past, eras. But it's proving to be very difficult because just Irene is very hard to collect, because a lot of people collect her, and then because there's not that many on the market, people like to price gouge and all that stuff. So yeah, but that is the Irene package version. So let's go ahead and jump into the Sulgi version. All right, so we have the Sulgi package version here, and we have this very pretty front cover of Sulgi. And we have the back here, and notice how it's like a burnt orange. It's not really yellow, so I don't know, like I said, what the deal with that is, if that's intentional, but it is more of an orange, not a yellow. But anyway, let's go ahead and slip out this. And I will show you guys a CD just to show you that it is the same, but it is the same CD for all of them. And then the photo book is the same, so we won't go through that. We have the lyric sheet here, but let's just go ahead and get into the postcard and photo card, as you can see here with her bow and arrow, and it says Moon. But we get a Sulgi postcard, and then this is the Sulgi photo card that we got. Very beautiful photo card of Sulgi with her message on the back. Sulgi has probably my favorite signature out of any idol. But yeah, that is Sulgi's version. We got the postcard and the photo card. Like I said, everything else is the same. So let's move on to the next one. All right, next version is Wendy's version, and she also has a very stunning front cover. And this is the back, and then all of the sides. I really like her blue on the tops of the outside here, top and bottom. CD is the same, and then I actually didn't show you guys in Sulgi's, but the photo book is exactly the same, just to confirm and show you guys visually, even though I know, but you know, there could be doubters out there. But this is the Wendy postcard that we get. Hers says Earth, and she's with her shield. And I guess this is like maybe rocks coming up out of the earth, I guess. But that is Wendy's postcard. And then Wendy's photo card is this very pretty one, where she's doing the peace sign. And that's her message on the back, happiness, Wendy. But yeah, that is Wendy's version. Let's go ahead and move to the next one. All right, so next version we have is Joy, and she has a front cover with, I think this is a lion, or no, not lion, tiger on the front. Their mascot is a tiger. I don't know why I would think it was a lion. And then we have the back here, same as the others, just with her particular color, which is green. But the packaging for this is like really high quality. I do like the packaging for this. And then let's show her postcard real quick. Hers is Sky. I guess it's a postcard. I don't know if there's a different word that you would call this. It's definitely as thick as a postcard, but it's not exactly the shape of a postcard, if that makes sense, but we'll call it a postcard. And then this is her photo card. Very pretty photo card where she looks like she's like putting her hair back over her ear. And then this is her message. I really like the pastel kind of style to the back of this photo card. It's like a light pink and then the blue. It mixes really well. Reminds me of pastel colors. So yeah, that is Joy's version. So let's go ahead and get to the last one. All right, so we have Yeri's version as the last but not least version, and this is her front cover. And this is the back, and then we have all the sides here. So let's go ahead and slide everything out. And this is her postcard. So we have, it says star here. This is Yeri's postcard with the purple back and the star on the back as well, and her weapon of choice. And then we have Yeri's photo card here. So she's in the forest taking a picture with the sun in the background. Very pretty. And that's the message she wrote on the back. But yeah, it was good that we got member-specific postcard and photo card pulls in the package versions. I wish SM did that a lot more. So there was zero chance of pulling a duplicate unless you pulled, or unless you bought more than one of a particular member, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that is it for the package version. So let's go ahead and move on to the poster versions now. All right, so we have the poster versions here. I think we're probably all used to these by now. I think SM has been doing these since Espa's My World, and maybe even before that. I don't know if they did this for NCT or not, to be quite honest. But we have the member version poster versions. So this is Irene, and I did leave it in the plastic because it does have this sticker right here, but we have the front and the back, and we'll go ahead and rip everything out. All right, so everything is out and unfolded. This is what Irene's poster looks like. Unfortunately, the Kamka sticker, we'll notice on the rest of them too, but the Kamka sticker kind of just like where they put it, it doesn't fit. But this is the sideways view, so you can get maybe a better perspective that way. And then this is the back, and you'll notice with all of the other ones, but the text color is in each member's specific color. So this text color is pink. The CD for all of these are exactly the same, but this is what the CD looks like. And it comes with stickers. So I think it's just random stickers, but as you can see, they're kind of like all the weapons that the girls use. And then we also have a ribbon here. Then they also come with 4 postcards of each member. So here we have Irene postcards, square postcards, and they all have the same backs as well. So no real need to show those. This is her in the bonnet again. And then her in a field of flowers. Very cool. And then the photo cards are random. And the photo card I got in this one was Yeri. So another Yeri photo card to pull. You love to see it. And this is her message on the back. But we get Yeri for the first poster version that we get. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, so the next version we have is obviously Silgi, since we're going in age order. So this is the front and then the back. And so we're gonna go ahead and get into this. All right, everything is out. But this is Silgi's very beautiful poster for the poster version. And then this is the sideways, just to maybe get a better perspective. And then the back for this one is actually in her color, which is yellow. So that's interesting. So I'm wondering if maybe the other versions are supposed to be yellow, but it just didn't necessarily come out like that. We have the CD, so same sticker assortment as the first one. And then we have the postcards, so let's get into these. So we have Sylvie and the wolf haircut. I wish they had a little bit more postcards with this, but I suppose you can't complain. 4 is probably good considering the amount of postcards we get in the bag version. And photo card we got was Wendy. So we have been very Wendy blessed throughout this entire unboxing, but she's doing I guess like a pouty face, and then she's got a white dress with a flower over her shoulder. And there's her message. It says, "Lucky day." Very cool. So yeah, that was Solgi's poster version. So let's go to the next one. All right, so the next poster version we have is Wendy's. And so this is her front cover and the back. And then we're gonna open it up. Okay. This is Wendy's poster. For her poster version. This is the front, and then just to get like a little side perspective. And then the back is in her blue color with a couple additional photos. Okay, and then moving on, we have the CD, which is exactly the same. We have the stickers, which are exactly the same assortment of stickers. So these are the postcards that it comes with. Very nice Wendy photos. Gonna have so many large inclusions to put away. It's kind of crazy. But that is Wendy's postcards. And then the photo card we got for this version is Irene. So we have Irene doing a very pretty cheek poke photo card. And this is Irene's message on the back. So that was Wendy's version of the poster version. Let's go ahead and move to Joy's. All right, so we have Joy's poster version here with the front cover and back. Gonna remove all of the goodies. This is Joy's poster. And we got the side perspective here just to get a fuller perspective. And then the back is in her color green with a couple additional photos. Very, very nice. And we got the same CD as we always do. Stickers, we got the same stickers as we always do. So these are the Joy postcards for the poster version. Very stunning photo there. Okay, and then the photo card we got in Joy's version is a duplicate Yeri. So I remember being somewhat disappointed about this last night when I filmed the first unboxing, but we get a duplicate Yeri, so I'll probably just have to sell this one. But it is what it is. That is Joy's version of the poster version, so let's go ahead and move to Yeri's. All right, so we have Yeri's version here as the last poster version. So we have the front and the back, and let's go ahead and get into it. This is Yeri's poster on the front, and then get the little side perspective for maybe a fuller perspective. And then this is the back with all of the lyrics on it and some additional photos. Very, very nice. But we get the same CD as we always have. We get the same stickers as we always have. Then we got her 4 postcards. These are Yeri's postcards. Very pretty Yeri postcards here. Her with a volleyball. I remember last night I found that to be kind of funny. I was like, that's so random. Why is she just with a volleyball? Especially in this concept. Like, that was really random. But the photo card we got was a Joy photo card. Very pretty Joy photo card. And this is the message she wrote. Pretty long message. But yeah, pretty good pulls overall with the poster versions. We only pulled one duplicate, which is good. But we only have the SM Minis left. And I have not unboxed those yet. So any photo cards that I pull in that, I do not know beforehand. So let's just go ahead and get into those. All right, so we have all member version of the SMinis or SM Minis to open now. First one being Irene. So this is the front of the outer packaging, and this is the back. So let's go ahead and get into it. Like the poster versions, we pretty much know how these work, but it's supposed to be like a keychain type deal where you put this keychain into the loop and you make it a keychain and you kind of just hang this somewhere if you want to or whatnot. Let me get it closer to the camera here, but this is Irene's and that is the back. And then as far as the CD itself, all right, that was a little bit hard to open, but this is the CD itself. I'm trying to turn it so it's right side up. There we go. So I'm assuming it's going to be the same for all of them. So I'll check when I open Sulgi's if it is, but that is the inside CD. And then we have this, which is the front, and this is going to be the same as the back. But let's go ahead and see what photo card we got. Oh, we get a Sulgi. Okay, very happy with this. Sulgi is my bias, so I love pulling Sulgi anytime I can. Ooh, and I like the back for this too. I like the bear that she did. That's her message. Very nice. All right, cool. So we get a Sulgi SMini photo card. So let's go ahead and move to the next one. All right, so the next version we have is Sulgi's version. So let's bring it a little bit closer to the camera here. And that is the back. Let's go ahead and open it up. So this is the front cover for Sulgi's version. I don't know what this line that's coming through is supposed to be. I think it's just part of the case, but kind of annoying. Let's see. Yes, so the CDs are once again exactly the same on the inside, so I'm not going to open the rest of them, but this is Sulgi's front cover. And then let's go ahead and look at the photo card. Oh, we get a duplicate Sulgi right off the bat. So unfortunately, another duplicate that we pulled, but at least it is a Sulgi. Very pretty photo card as well. So we get Sulgi in Irene's version and then Sulgi in the Sulgi version. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, so the next version we have is Wendy's, and this is her front cover. And the back, very pretty back. Okay, so this is the front cover for Wendy and the back, and I'm not going to open it because it's going to be the same, but that is that for Wendy. Then as far as the photo card, let's see who we get. Hopefully not another duplicate. And it is unfortunately another duplicate. So we get a Sulgi duplicate. Man, the SMini photo card pull luck is no bueno. Not good, not good at all. But it's another Sulgi, so we will have to sell this one off. And let's go ahead and move on to Joy. All right, so the next SMini we have is Joy, and this is the front outer packaging, and this is the back outer packaging. Let's get into it. And this is the front little CD for Joy and the back. Very nice, very nice. And then photo card. Please don't be a Sulgi. This is the one time I don't want to pull a Sulgi. Oh, good. It is not another Sulgi. We get a Yeri, so that's very good. This is the white veil I was talking about in the MV. This is what made me think that she was like getting married or something and they had like offed her husband. But apparently, like I said, it was just, they were sisters and they were dealing with a father issue, apparently. But that's her message on the back, so we get a very pretty Yeri photo card. Now, if we could only pull another non-duplicate in the last SMini, I would be very happy. So let's move on to the last one. All right, so this is the last thing that we have in today's unboxing, and it is Yeri's SMini or SMini. So we got the front and the back outer packaging. Let's open her up. Okay, and this is Yeri's front mini CD here. And the back. Very nice, very nice. All right, please don't be a duplicate. Please don't be a duplicate. Yay, it's not a duplicate. All right, that was probably very loud, but it's not a duplicate. We get an Irene, which we always love pulling Irene because her photo cards are typically more expensive. But we pull an Irene, very, very nice. I'm actually very pleased with that. 3 out of 5 for the SMini is not that bad. I've gotten that before, so I'm okay with that. It's better than like 2 out of 5, that's for sure. That is everything for all the versions of Red Velvet's album, so I'm going to do my best to get everything back in frame and get you guys out of here. Okay, so that was all of the versions for Red Velvet's third full album, Chill Kill. Overall, very pleased with all the photo card pulls. Didn't pull too many duplicates, but when you buy as many versions as I do, duplicates are bound to happen, so that's why we did pull some. Again, I do want to apologize that this isn't the initial unboxing video that I filmed. Everything still came in its original state, so I did package it up in that way and show it off in its original state, so everything will be as it is, as if you bought it, so at least I did that for you guys. But again, I do apologize. As far as upcoming content on the channel, I'm not really sure when, but I will at some point have another photo card haul for you, and then after that, probably another photo card storing video. As of right now, I don't know of any groups that I follow that have officially announced comebacks. I know ITZY might be having one in January, and G-Idol might be having one relatively soon. They keep kind of teasing it, but not really, I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I don't know when I will see you next, but I will see you in the next video. Bye.